Welcome back to Beyond Cloud Base. As you can see, we're on the lakeside today. I had COVID 2 weeks ago, so my doctors advised me not to do any heavy sporting activities, and climbing hills to do paragliding is exactly some heavy sporting activities. So we have to do something else. That leaves me to today's adventure. We are here at Lake Velence. This is the lake where I was born and I was a kid. And actually, the position where I am, we are missing about 1.5 meters of water. All of Europe is struck by a lack of precipitation, like lack of rain. It's actually very bad to see that there's just so much water missing from the lake. But anyway, that brings us a unique opportunity to actually walk to a little island. Otherwise we would have to swim, but today we will try to be like MacGyvers and G.I. Joes and walk with our stuff. Marcel is supposed to join me. He has a SUP. Some of our stuff we will put on his SUP, and then we will walk to the island if we can. And we don't have tents either, so there's supposed to be like a refuge that is recently built on the island. I hope it's still there, so we will see. And while I'm waiting for Marcel, there's some developments in the situation. One is I can see a storm clearly from the direction that Marcel is coming, and also simultaneously there's a storm alarm system in this lake. Basically works based on a flashlight, and it says that after the second level you're not allowed to be in the water. So as long as this light is flashing 120 flashes per minute, we are not allowed in the lake. That has to go back at least to level 1 for us to be able to legally cross that lake.
Cső! Az jutott eszembe, hogy figyelj, ott így van egy másfokú viharjelzés, az zavar minket?
Engem?
Jó.
Téged zavar?
Ja, én bízom benned. Ez hiba?
Valószínűleg igen.
Jó, akkor csináljuk.
I really love the concept of micro-adventures, meaning that you don't need to go on an epic trip to the mountains for 2 weeks in order to have some adventure and have a great fun. You can really find these small opportunities to get out of the ordinary and do something out of the normal. After some walking, the mud became really disgusting, so I was in about 1 meter of water, but decided to swim anyway because it's a good workout and I didn't have to drag my feet into the mud, which was really, really disgusting. Yeah, so we made it, right? It's a few minutes before 8, so we made it just before sunset. So that's great, and I think we also made it just before the storm hits. Actually, I can feel the wind. So that's going to be interesting because this place doesn't really have walls, so the wind will just blast through. So that's going to be interesting. But hey, dude, I have something for you. Look what I find.
Yay.
Oh,
Fuel.
yeah. So now that the stress is over, I think we can have a beer, relax a bit, and then set up camp. The place is actually quite nice. I think I might show this better tomorrow. But it's a wooden structure. It actually smells like a place for horses. So So after that, we set up camp and had a few beers and spent some quality time off camera. And good morning. The night was pretty uneventful, apart from a few storms. The hammock camping was probably not the best choice, but yeah, it worked. I slept as well as I could. Probably I will get some coffee, but before I do, it would be interesting to tell you a little bit about this island. So this lake, in the 70s, there was a big government project where they made the lake deeper. They basically gathered the mud from the bed, and from that mud that they gathered, they made 2 artificial islands. This one is one of them. So it's completely artificial, and it was unused for many years until recently. They made this refuge, and also, as it turns out, I didn't know this yesterday, there's a lot of art projects. It's a great utilization of space. Yeah, finally there's a destination for people like us to do these crazy things. Yeah, but now it's time to see the art projects. This is not an art project, it's an outhouse. Looks like an art project, but it's an outhouse. After having some coffee, we packed up and got back into civilization quite uneventfully. I hope you found that video inspiring. I hope that will inspire you to find your own micro adventures. If you did like it, please hit the subscribe, even give me a like, and see you in the next one. Have fun!